Hi everybody and welcome to another video here at thebugnut.com. Now we just crossed a very important milestone with Project Super 71. We actually got the body put back onto the pan and we have one solid car. Obviously it's not done, still a lot of work to do, but it's very exciting to go from ripping the entire car apart until getting it, all the rust chased out, or most of the rust, and making it one solid unit again. So it really seems much more like a car now. So we recorded the process in time-lapse. We're only missing one section, which was the fitting. So that was the first thing that we had to do, was actually get the pan under the body. We lifted it up to the body and then we adjusted all the holes and made sure all the nuts and bolts were going to fit together before we put the pan gasket on. So once we were fitting it, we put the pan back down, rolled it out from underneath the body of the car. We then cut the gasket and put it all into place. And then we finished up any leftover spots on the car, a little bit of welding, a little bit of undercoating and painting to make sure that any hard to get to spots were protected from the elements before we put the pan back under the car. So when that was done, we rolled the pan back under the car, we lifted it up to the body, we made sure the pan gasket was already in place. We used a little bit of urethane caulking and sealed up everything, put it together, bolted it up nice and tight, and the car is super solid and stable. We then lowered it back to the ground. The rear wheels are rolling, so the back of the car can roll. The front of the car is not complete yet because it's a Super Beetle. We don't have the front suspension done yet, so it's actually sitting on a dolly. But we can move the car back and forth, and we will come back to the front a little bit later and complete the front setup so that the car can actually steer and can roll freely. Then we'll have a good idea of what we have and how well we did our body work. And then the next challenge after that will be readjusting the doors to make sure they fit as well as possible. So that's it for the update. Let's just go take a look at the time-lapse video and see how this all came down. Enjoy. So there you have it, folks. We now have one giant heap of Volkswagen metal bolted together, the top and the bottom all together with all the nuts and bolts in place, tightened down, and waterproof. Well, we have a lot of work to still do, but it's very exciting to kind of get to this point. It's been a long time since it's been one solid unit, so we can't wait to move on to other areas of the car and finally get to the finishing body work and work on the front suspension of the car. So please keep checking back as we upload more videos and show more progress on Project Super 71.